So I'm addressing this comment because what? So, I am a kind person. I am a nice person. I'm that way not because I'm people pleasing, but because I like people. But who I like more than everyone else is me. No one deserves access to me. No one is entitled to access to me. You just don't, just because I have a gift doesn't mean that I let people use me up or I work out of my comfort zone or my boundaries. It's up to me. This isn't my job. My job isn't to cater to people. My job isn't to jump when people say jump. That's not my job. Not at all. So, if someone wanted a reading with me and I didn't feel like it was the right time, either because I didn't think it was the right time for them, which in this case, it wasn't, and it wasn't the right time for me. It wasn't. At that point, the client could have said, okay, I'm going to go to someone else. And that would have been perfectly fine to do that. She waited because she wanted to come to me. And when she waited and she came to me, it was the perfect time. Our session was beautiful. She was able to heal. She was able to talk to her mom. She was able to do so much because she needed to wait specifically for that time. I needed to wait for that time. Girl, what the fuck? I digress. So getting off of that, what I'm in the process of doing, I'll plug myself since people obviously need it. But what I'm in the process of doing right now is I am putting together courses. These are going to be self-taught courses, and it's just going to be a couple months, maybe 4 months. So that's why I haven't been talking about it, but obviously this needs to be discussed now. It's a course, so it's going to be 2 different frameworks, and it's 3 courses in each framework. So one framework is going to be just for the practitioners. So the people who already know they're psychic, either they're practicing or they want to practice. And it's going over boundaries, how to establish boundaries. And this is one of the things we talk about. Just because someone wants to see you does not mean they get to see you. Just because someone wants a reading does not mean you give them the reading. I'm just flabbergasted. Anyway, so it's about boundaries, being a container, being the tap, learning how to use discernment, learning how to open, learning how to close, learning how to say no, because that's what we need in this area. If you're going to do what I do, or if you're going to do any kind of spiritual work, boundaries. That's the first thing that needs to be set up, is boundaries. Knowing yourself, knowing what your comfort is, and just knowing when to say no and not giving everybody access to you. Because what happens if you do that is you leak everywhere. You leak everywhere. Nothing is gonna... You're not bestowed these gifts just to use them indiscriminately. You're only giving these gifts and only able to expand and do more once you've established that you aren't going to drive yourself crazy. You aren't going to let people walk all over you, because then it no longer becomes a gift. It becomes a curse. This is a gift because it is a gift. I have discernment. I can say no right now, close it off, and walk away. Because I have discernment. I have choice. There's consent to using this. Why would someone think that I don't have consent and I don't have a choice? And the other framework I'm doing is for people who think they have the gift, aren't sure, but just need help readying themselves for it. So that's coming soon. I suggested this person to sign up.